This is Gray Mars, and welcome to High News. Not long ago, urinating in a cup for a drug test was widely accepted, if a knowing requirement to start a new job. The legalization of marijuana in more and more states in recent years upended that, prompting many employers to shelve hiring rules from the Just Say No era. There was a major holdout. The federal government, by far the nation's largest employer, but now it too is significantly relaxing drug screening rules as agencies struggle to replenish the ranks of a rapidly aging workforce in a tight job market. During the past 5 years, the United States military gave more than 3,400 new recruits who failed a drug test on their first day a grace period to try again. According to data obtained through a Freedom of Information Act request, agencies like the CIA and FBI have adopted more lenient rules regarding past use of marijuana among job candidates, officials acknowledge. And later this year, the Biden administration is expected to take another major step, scaling back how deeply the government delves into the drug histories of people applying for a security clearance. Polls show that more than half of Americans have used marijuana recreationally or medicinally, and that a majority believe it should be legal. Medical cannabis use is legal in 38 states, and the District of Columbia recreational marijuana is lawful in 22 states, as well as the nation's capital, but remains illegal under federal law. We don't want to be disqualifying half of the population, tens of millions of people, for having done something that most of our recent presidents have done, said Representative Jamie Raskin, a Maryland Democrat, who introduced legislation that would deem marijuana use immaterial in security clearance reviews required for many federal jobs. You're taking a number of huge figures of people off the field. Once hired, federal employees remain barred from using drugs, including marijuana, even in states that have legalized it. And while there's a broad support for more permissive hiring policies regarding past marijuana use, the shifting rules have critics. When General David H. Berger became commander of the Marine Corps in 2019, he expressed concern about how prevalent drug use had become among Marines. I remain troubled by the extent to which drug abuse is characteristic of new recruits, and in fact the vast majority of recruits require drug waivers for enlistment, he wrote in a report on the state of the Marine Corps. The Marines declined to provide specific data on drug waivers for enlistment. Until recently, admitting recent drug use was disqualifying for many roles, but even some of the government's most selective agencies have loosened their rules as part of a patchwork of policies that have gone largely unnoticed outside the federal government. The CIA, for instance, began telling applicants in April of 2022 that they need to refrain from using marijuana for just 90 days before submitting an application. Thank you for watching High News. Please like, share, and subscribe.